Back here, Builds with Nate here, guys. Coming at you from places unknown. Just gonna come down here and unmask this truck here today. Do a little walk by the side of it here, and unmask it, put the wheels on it, put it on the ground here. I'll just give you a little show through here what it kind of come out like. Pretty happy with it. Looks pretty good. A little bit of dirt in it. Looks really dark until you get the light right on it. Actually, the closer you get and the more light you get, then you can actually see the metallics and stuff in it with the light on it. It's very sparkly. So the farther you get away, then you come back, it looks dark. You're dark, and then once you get the light on it, the old metallics come out in it and stuff. A little bit, you'll see a couple little spots of dirt in there. Didn't find any runs in it. You see a little bit of dirt in the hood, but it is, this color, it's shiny. It's hard to, it's actually pretty shiny, pretty smooth. Just single stage, right? Green is really, it's really hard to see the green on it actually, but it is some whack of metallic in it, guys. She's metallic-y. I think it's kind of cool as you stand back, it looks dark, right? It looks good and dark until the light gets right on it. You have to get right on it with the light, and then the metallics and stuff come out. I'm just going to untape this and put the wheels on it. I say there's a little bit of dirt in the hood. Once the light's on, it's not real bad. The color is really nice gleam in the color. Looks really good. Curious to see what this is going to look like outside. Outside will tell the tale. Inside, it's hard to see inside with the metallics and stuff. But get her out, have a look. So I'm gonna strip some of this, stick the wheels on it. Curious to see, what it's gonna look like with the wheels on it. Everybody else is on their way to Cape Breton. I'm not heading out this year, so they're heading out there, and hopefully they have a good weekend. Doing everything they got going on down there. We'll see. We'll get some of this bottom stuff unmasked here like fairly quick. Won't take long to unmask it. And we'll stick a wheel on it and have a look, see what she's going to look like. Kind of wanted to get some of the paper and tape off it, especially in the door lock holes and all that stuff. We're no fancy car show painters or nothing like that, but to get a drivable unit looking pretty good and make it a driver. That's what we're about. Just want to make it a driver. This has come a really long ways from having the cab. I had the cab cut off in the middle of the firewall and at the back of the floor, and made floor pans and all that stuff. It has come a long ways. I won't show you unmasking it all. What I'll probably do is just a minute or two here. I'll bring you back when I'm putting the wheels on it and letting it down. That's probably what I'll do, guys. Bring you back and have a look then. See what she looks like. So, yeah, we had F Friday breakfast there. The boys, Doug and them were out this morning before Doug left for Cape Breton. So we all, there was 8 of us here this morning. Good little breakfast. Talked a bunch of smack and got the morning in. So I'm going to do this, then I'm going to go home and do some work on the 68 today. So that's what I'm up to today, and bring you guys along with me. We'll bring you back here in a little bit, and I'll show you what we'll get the wheels on it and have a look, guys. All right, guys, back at you here again. Let's have a look at this tailgate. We had the center cut out of this tailgate. That had GMC in that gate, and we cut the piece right out, welded it in. And Dougie got a good job on there filling that out. You don't even know there was ever anything in the middle of that gate before, guys. It's pretty good. Got the wheels on the truck. Got the wheels all on the truck now. Looks pretty sexy with the wheels on it. Pretty sexy with the wheels on it. Kind of feel bad there today. Well, I don't feel bad. My old buddy Doug, he's gone to Cape Breton with the boys, having a weekend away. You know, weekend away. That's great. Kind of miss him a little bit though. Like he's missing out on all this fun here, taping and stuff. But maybe he should be coming out to visit. Oh, hey, there's my old buddy Doug right there. He's helping us out today. Look, you give me your finger. Look, old Dougie. Yo, buddy, yeah, you're driving before anybody else does, bud. Oh, yeah. Thanks for coming out, Doug. Thanks for coming out, old buddy. Yeah, you come out, give me a hand here unmasking and telling me I was a moron and all that stuff today was. Miss you, old buddy. You guys have a good time in Cape Breton. Yeah, that's awesome. So anyways, guys, we got our geared up, and our next step on this thing's going to be doing the inside the box. We're going to do, we're going to do a bed liner on the inside of the box and the bottom of the tailgate. So that's that for us on this one for now, right? And Dougie says, thanks for coming out, guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, all good. We were out for breakfast this morning, and our buddy came in and gave me and Doug these. This is awesome. Dougie's still with us, guys. Yeah, I got a good kick out of that this morning. That was pretty awesome. So for our after Friday, we're still here, taking her out, Douglas. Taking her out to town. Have a good one, guys. Catch you in a little bit back at my shop. Back at her, guys. Here in the shop. Doing 78 things. I see my last video I said 68, but it's 78 things. Sorry, guys. We're cutting and doing such things here. I'll give you a little show here. So this is the bad spot here. Bad spot here. And it goes over just a little further. And I got another bad spot there. So what I'm going to do is I got a whole other piece of another cab. I'm going to section that in here. Now, because I wasn't totally on the ball there, so right here, over on when I cut this out of the other piece, I'll go show you. I had it marked and I cut that out. I cut the little length out so I would have it. See where I cut back here? Here? Well, I wanted this piece. When I cut this out, backwards here, when I cut that off there, I wanted that piece for the little length. But I got excited and went down across there and got her out. So anyways, I'm going to have to add a little spot in there, nothing serious. And then I've got a top piece, which is the proper piece to make that other one. I could have bent these pieces up in my bender, which I've made these pieces before, but I had this old roof, and I'm actually all out of new metal. So this stuff here is still G to the ud, good enough, and this is just for me to make me happy. So, just a work truck. I'm not building this, just a work truck that we're picking away at. And as work truck goes on here, we're going to keep picking away at it, guys. I'd like to get these two roof pieces here fixed. I'd like to fix these two spots. The floor, I'm not worried about a whole bunch right now, but I want to fix them spots, and then we're taking the cab off the frame, and then we're taking the motor and tranny out and setting it on a trailer. I've got a trailer for the cab to set on, so I can still move the cab around. And the other truck that's getting the frame swapped to this one, I'd like to get the frame ready to put the box on that truck. And then I can pick away at this, along with everything else I got to do. I still got this belt sander home. I'm going to grind some of these spot welds with the belt sander. And let's just see how that goes. I've got a spot weld drill, the proper spot weld drill bit and stuff, but my drill is broken, and I haven't got a new chuck for my drill yet. So that's on the forthcoming. I've drilled quite a few spot welds out with these before. Drilled ground. And guys, once again, I'm not worried about the glass in this truck, because the glass in this truck isn't going to be staying in this truck. Windshield's broken. Back glass is no good. This door glass is no good. So I'm not worried about sparks on this glass. Green light on. Yeah, green light's on. Just make some noise. You can see the two layers of metal. Once you're through that one to the same color, then you'll know you got the spot weld down. That one's pretty licked right there. Yeah, that one's licked. There's another one right here. Hope everybody's having a good week. It's Friday. That one was rusty, so that one's through. They got 4 little spot welds here, here, and here. If I have to, I can get them with a grinder. The other one is right there. Little belt sanders are pretty awesome. We're getting some wind here this weekend, and I keep hearing stuff hitting the garage. There's a belt thing around that door I haven't got finished yet. I keep thinking someone's coming in, but they're not. Another one there. Okay. So where's the other ones? Sometimes they're a little hard to see. The old spot welds. We'll get what we can. I've got one more battery. 112 battery. We'll get what we can with this one. can't get with this, we'll get with the grinder. Some of them, they got spot welds up in too far. You can't get at them. So I'm just using what I have to do this job. This is a for me job. This is my own stuff for me, so. Surprised this one battery is doing really well. I find it will cut my spot welds. Sometimes spot welds are hard to see unless you. Another one right there. Yeah, we got a couple there. Let's start right there. A couple of them ones there we might not get. If we don't get there, we'll get with the grinder. We'll stick the other belt on this. We'll try it with the other belt. This belt here is just about toast. Oh, man, these things work good. Yeah. Here we go again. Battery operated unit. Swap out batteries now. Very quick. I got another one over here. That battery on charge. Hope you guys have a good trip to Cape Breton, I hope. There we go. I'd say we'll find up in here. The mousies were living up in there, I imagine. The head monitor was right over this thing. Just about all we can get with that. Oh, and I thought there might have been another one right there. I know it's a bunch of noise, guys. I know. That's where we're at, though, today. That's where we're at. Noisy day. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. That battery there don't stick in real well. That clippy-doo broke off it. Okay, now we're going to switch over up in the seam up here. Zip blade that off up in through there. And then we'll get the taparoo out and see if we can get her. Yeah, nice spot to cut, Mark. You don't have to worry about that. You got the layers there over there. Now, what I've got is we don't have to worry about that. I got this is for cutting panel bond and panels, snap-on tool. You take a hammer, you can cut through between the panels, or you can use the side and put it underneath another panel and tap it across. So a lot of the vehicles with panel bond and a heat endorsement tool for heating the panel bond, this is mostly the tool they use for going in between all that stuff. Now, we're not sure here how much strength is left in this. I'm hoping that that's, if not, I'll cut some more. That one there's not coming apart yet. There is some seam sealer in there too. There's some seam sealer in this one. Usually that right there, it's stuck still pretty good up in there. Still stuck pretty good there, guys. You guys got the gist of what's going on there. I won't. I'll get this off, the rest of the way off. Starts coming off really good, then I'll bring you right back. All right, guys. Let's see if there's any mouse houses in here. Well, some pieces of mouse houses coming over there. Whoops. So yeah, there's that crusty, rusty piece. It was rusty on the inside too. So throw that piece away. Let's have a look up in here now. We can clean this here up. That's still good. Still good shape up in there. Yeah, that's good shape up in there still, guys. I got the mouse house come out with it. All that down there can catch fire. We go to weld her up. That'd be all right. Now I had to come back in here and clean that up. So let's just see how the patch I got cut already may or may not fit there. I'm right by the way of my lights. Let's see here. So we clean this. I got a little bit more cleaning up to do, but I think that there should fit honky dory. I can weld it right up in there. Weld it right up in that seam and then seam seal it. The only thing is, I wish I had that little spot there. But I'll just clean that up now and Get that ready to tack weld. I'm going to drill the spot welds back up in here through the top of this too, through there. Then in the same place the other ones were. I think maybe I already got my bit in the drill. Maybe. Drill them back in the same place. I'm going to clean this up a little bit more and then come back and tack weld it in, I guess, guys. That can be tack weld. I'm not going to show you welding the whole thing in because it ain't same old thing every time. Do I get my spot weld? This ain't high enough. Let me open up a drawer here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All I'm going to do is have four spots on that. I ain't got my piece of wood under it. I should have, but I don't. I'll drill 4 spots, and then I can run them through again after. Same idea as they had it there anywheres. I should have a piece of wood in here. I don't have no wood in here. Just do a couple plug welds. I like 1/2-inch plug welds. 3/8 are fine. I like using 1/2-inch plug welds. I'll bring you back after I get it. That's, I just got to bring them out a little bit with the other bit, then we'll come back. All right, so we're back at it here. Couple things on the go. Back at it again. I've got the piece ground down up into place. We're gonna put a couple tacks on it and tweak it all into place. And this is where she's going to be for this one. Other than the little spot I got to fix up here because I forgot and cut it wrong on the other one. Anyways, we're going to tack this in. That one corner where them scripts just fell off of, I have to push up a little bit in that one corner. There, when I do that, here, this corner here, I'll put the scripts on it. This one corner has to go up a little bit. We'll tack a couple spot welds here and here. I won't weld the whole thing in. I'm just going to tack a couple spot welds and clamp it here, a couple spots up here, and then maybe we'll cut that piece out too. We'll see how the timing goes here, guys. See how she goes. See how she goes. So, what do we got here? Give the welder the TRY, there it is. Do one plug weld here first. I'd like to get this one in here first. See how this one goes. See where the welder's set? I'm not even 100% sure if I got the welder set. Right? Well, I looked, but it's good. There we got another tack on this one. Right there. That one's good. Actually, I get my pry bar here. I'll push up on that one a little bit too. A little bit of play on that one. Fairly tight. Then, how's that very good there? That's good. We'll get this one in here too. try to get one fairly smooth. The less grinding, the better. In the end, a little more speed on that. Maybe try this one here again. Oh. All right, so I know that one there's tight here. That one's tight. There. Oh yeah, I can't move that one. I can push it on this. Like so. Too shabby. I've got the air compressor geared up in case I need it. But there's enough angles and stuff here we ain't worried about. You ain't gonna be worried about warping any of this stuff. Bad. Some easier tacked in. These get all seam sealed all the way around them, same as factory too. Won't be bad to seam seal because it's the same grooves and all that fun stuff. All that fun stuff, guys. Get my Auto Rock Radio t-shirt. First weld job with that on. A little bit of crap there, but it is. I didn't get all the seam sealer off the outside of the pack there, but there she's all right. A little bit of seam sealer. I got a blowgun there if I need it. We're good. Ain't gonna worry about that. Keep welding. A bit more. Besides, I keep going. I can't help it. Get moved. Hammer that. Sits there. All right. Up here. Down here. Oh, it's not behind. on that one a little bit. Man. Now, I didn't get any up there, did I? Shove that there up. Tack it right in there. Up there like so. That's where the seam sealer goes originally, right in this groove. So I'll weld it. I'll give it a few little, won't take much of a grind at all in there. It's hard up there. That's the same as that one. I weld it right in that seam, and if I want to, I can take the zip blade and put a little bit of a mark on it, and seam seal over it again. Should be A-okay. Oh, come on. Alright, I won't do no more welding on that in the video. I'll weld the rest of that off for you. I'm going to cut this top piece out here now. Make a patch for that quick. Make a quick patch for that. And then I can finish welding. So it is, did some plug welds, the plug welds welded in. And I just put a couple tacks up in the top corner. Hold that up there. Now, what time do we got here? We'll cut the top out here anyways and see what it looks like. Should find something to stand on because I am vertically challenged here. Okay, find something to stand on, guys. All right, guys, I got this back on. Super sketchy tripod 3000 deal here. Half attached to the welder, half, hanging here. It's going to stay or not. Stay there. That might be better. All right. My back's not too much in your way. And then I got the super sketchy stepping stool. Geared up, rims, and whatnot. On this, I'm going to get a little two-step stool for us vertically challenged people. Just going to see how much more I can get you out there. Something like that. We're going to give her a try there, guys. Give her a try there. I'm probably going to be right in your way. Look at my back and stuff, but I'll get this cut out and make a little patch and yeah, we'll go from there. Just see what we can do here. I'm going to go down into the top of the drip rail, almost to where we were. And then there's a nice little spot in there. These trucks, normally that drip rail is full of seam sealer on 99% of these trucks anyways. This one's been dug out or something there, worn away. So we'll do another little, I want to put a pretty decent piece in here because it's a little bit thin for a little ways. And we've got quite a size patch, so I can put in whatever I decide I want there. What I'm gonna do here. I might have to stick the recip in there to get the rest of that, because I don't think I can get. I don't want to cut the drip rail in with that, unless I get a 90 with a zip blade on a air cutter. See if I can get the recip in there. If I get the recip down on it, I might be able to get it like that. I do have an air. There ain't much room there. There ain't much room there, actually. If I go this way, maybe. Well, I do have a little air hacksaw. If I have to, I can try that. I don't know if I can get this one down on that. It's not quite enough. I need that little. It's bad enough. Get it on an angle, and we'll take it that way. It's double layered, and we're just trying to get in between that. There we go. That's the way. That's the way right there. Just trying to keep it. There's the pattern. That's pretty good in there. Now that it's out, I should be able to get in there and trim it. Trim it now. Agree, but I do. I'm more or less gonna butt weld this one. I'm not gonna lap it. Where'd my piece go that I took off? Flying over here, didn't it? use it as a pattern. It was rusted up through and behind quite a ways. So I get a nice trusty marker here. And it is so many different layers and stuff there. I mean, sure, a person probably could have changed the whole roof skin, but these three little spots, and it'll be beautiful. That'll be it. That'll be it. Pick the best spot on this. I got the same lip and all that doodads. I'm just gonna cut it. I'll cut it a little bit big and trim it down. A little bit big and trim it down. A little bit of grinding, a little bit of cutting, and we'll have her made. Made in the cave. I fell into the ice ball. Did I even see you? Where'd you go? Seen you fall. Fell in the ground. Now, I trimmed it just a little bit bigger, not a lot bigger, a little bit bigger. Same lips and all that jazz, all them doodads and hoo-has. And that is pretty freaking close there. A little bit of trimming, a little bit of grinding, and that tacked in there. Gotta go a little bit more on my line, I guess. A little bit more on the line. I haven't heard from the boys yet if they made it to Cape Breton yet or not. I'm sure I'll hear after a little bit. Sure they made it. We're getting pretty close there now. A little bit of a trim there. A bit long on this one end. Yep. Almost there. What do we got here? Now, a little bit good on that end. This front edge here, a little bit. I got the air hose and got all geared up there now, so she's ready for if we need some blowsy. All I'll do, guys, is I'll just fit this and I'll spot weld it, tack it in place, and then that's all I'm gonna show you guys with it. You guys don't need to see all the grinding and cutting or all the welding. I'll just get it in there and then tack it and call her good. And that's like I said, guys, I didn't have any new metal, but I already had these pieces, had the bends in them. I could have bent up new ones, but I'm doing this on the cheapy, and this is the stuff I got, so I'm working with it. And I'm more or less just showing you that this is what can be done. If you're doing it on the cheapy, I'll bring you in and show you how that patch fits. So I'm gonna butt weld it. We're gonna butt weld this patch in, and I'll just show you how I got it fitting. And I got her fitting pretty nice. A little bit of a gap to weld, like an air. She's fitting pretty good. The body line matches up. I'm gonna butt weld that in there. We'll tack it in right now while you're still here with me, and then I'll finish it after, guys. The welder's on here, gas on. Gas on, get you guys set back up in this crappy situation. I got you geared up in here. I'll tack it in there. Tickety tack, tackaroo. We'll call her a day, guys. Where's my helmet at? Helmet up there. I'm looking all around, guys. You know where I threw the helmet to? Which shoulder did I throw that over? It's back there. I threw it over one of my shoulders. Okay. We get her tackarooed. Say I got air right there if I need it. Put one tack on it. That body line lined up. Right there looks. Tack. That's a tack. And then That's pretty darn nice right there. Bottom's good. Little spot there. I got to push down on things now. Something here to push down on stuff, right? Claw hammer. No one uses a claw hammer for body work. Claw hammer for ripping stuff, though. Apart. Put that down there just a little bit. That's all that needs there. That's perfect right there. Put down a little bit right there. Right there. Yeah. Let's say, guys, this is just an old work truck. I'll probably end up having to put a little touch of fill. I'll be putting a touch of fill on it anyways. Not a lot, just a touch. Let's get my fiberglass. Some fiberglass. I got another screwdriver here. That edge up just a little bit. Aha, there we go. That's what we want. Right, a little bit more right there. Sometimes I drop a little bit so I can see it because I should be wearing my glasses and I'm not. There, they're set right there. Set right there. All right, guys. I'm not going to put you through the whole sequence of welding that on. I'm going to hook up the old blowsy here. The blowsy leaks, so I don't want to let you have to listen to blowsy all the time. But I'm going to hook old blowsy up, and I'll go at tackering that in and grinding it down. But I didn't show you, actually. I better show you one more little thing, guys. One more little thing. I didn't show you what I finished up here the other night. I didn't do any videotaping, but I did. Oh, here's that light. Let's go around the other side, guys. The roof brace we went and got from up the road in the junkyard. I put the roof brace all in. So I actually put panel bond on top of the roof brace, ground it all down, and I stuck it up in there. And I put a brace up against here, braced it up so it's tight against the top of the body. And then I had to put another brace from the floor up to here, push this in, and I just spotted it. That's all they were. They only had 2 spots on it from factory. It's got 4 there now, and 4 up there, and panel bond behind it. And she's solid, guys. She is solid. She is, nice. That worked out. I didn't videotape it. I was just in the mood to do stuff, and I went at her. And I got it in there, nice and solid. That part's done. So now we get these here patches over here done on the side of the cab here, what we started today. I get them there welded in, and then I don't know if I'll do the floor or not right away, but I'm probably going to I'll probably go at getting the cab off, guys. Get this top stuff done. So I can make this watertight. So I can put it back outside. The inside doesn't matter now, the floor really. I can get the cab off the frame, get the motor and tranny out of the frame. And then Then we can still bring the cab and the box back in. The box is on another truck. We can run it in, work on the box. Cab's going to be on a trailer. We can run it in and out, work on the cab. So, because I'll end up needing the hoist and the bay here again soon for other things, typical everyday things. So, thanks for coming out. Thanks for checking in on all this stuff. We got collaboration of different things here today. And I hope my old buddy and all of them are having fun in Cape Breton. I hope he's having a good day, guys. If not, thanks for coming out, guys. You know, we'll catch you all on the next one. And more Ford things to come. I hope you don't mind watching what we're doing. This is what we're working away at. I'm kind of on a little bit of a streak here. I want to get the stuff going in the right direction. And we'll get at it. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for coming out. Catch you all in the next one.